So a few weeks ago, my girl and I, we started watching a new show called Gushing over Magical Girls. It's a show that's as cute as it is, well...
Yeah, ごきげんよう.
I knew it!
yes. Now if you don't know what the show is, think Madoka Magica, but less darkness and more BDSM. Believe it or not, that's probably the best description I can give it. Moving on from that statement. And to be honest, it's a show that is legitimately almost as cute as it is bonk-worthy. But there was one explanation that definitely caught our attention above anything else in the show. Okay, maybe not above anything else in the show. But there is one thing in particular that did catch our attention. They explained the whole thing of, well, if these characters bite each other every day, why don't they just recognize each other in their everyday school lives when they go to the same school? And that's because, well, magic. It changes the way they look and changes their faces. Well, let's see, cute anime girls having fun and doing cute things. Yep, okay, check. That seems fine to me. Transformation sequences that have them transform into skimpy outfits. Yep, okay. The passing grade, I guess, it is anime. And it explains that they don't recognize each other because magic changes how they look to the other person. Oh, no. Can we analyze that? Can we just talk about this one for a moment? I just want to talk about this one for a moment. So, in the moment that we saw that explanation on screen, we thought at first, yeah, okay, you know what? That's fair. Magical girls, magic changing how they look. Yeah, that's completely fair. However, that was the only sane sentence that we had about that. It evolved from us just discussing how magic is relevant in the show to the fact of, oh, so it's changing them to make it look like Barack Obama is coming out of nowhere and beating these these high school girls with the power of BDSM. Shut up, Bone. You know what? It has to change their voices too, because people can recognize each other by ways other than just their faces. They have to be able to recognize each other by their voices. That seems like a pretty big loophole if you're found out. Well, imagine you're not hearing an anime girl saying that she's getting all worked up over beating you with the power of BDSM. No, you're hearing Barack Obama say, the recession may have ended with this whooping. Why am I laughing so much harder over that than I need to? But not just Barack Obama. What if it changes every time? What if it's not just Barack Obama beating these anime girls with the power of BDSM? What about Donald Trump? If I'm gonna go to jail, I'm gonna make sure it's for an actually good reason. Needless to say, we're having a lot of fun watching this show. Oh my gosh, I don't know why, but just the thought of it potentially happening where the magic in this show changes these cute anime girls to look like it's former US presidents beating up a group of 3 magical girls with the power of BDSM. It just brings a smile to my face. It's just a joy. I'm having a little too much fun with that thought, actually. I had to share that thought. I'm sorry I couldn't make it to school today, Sensei, but I was just dealing with the mental scars of being beaten with the powers of BDSM by former United States President Barack Obama, and then the previous day being beat by the powers of also BDSM, strangely enough, by a more recent but also former president Donald Trump. I'm just saying, given if the allegations by these magical girls are true and Barack Obama and Donald Trump did go to Japan just to beat them with the powers of BDSM, they must be really bored post-presidency. Just saying. Okay, that's enough. Just the thought alone of Barack Obama and Donald Trump coming together over the act of beating up magical girls with the power of BDSM, there's nothing that beats that. That just passing all borders of political parties, that is a miracle in itself. And you know what, I guess, what lesson can I take away from this? I guess the lesson at the end of the day is, don't freaking know. At the end of the day, guys, I really guess the lesson in all of this is the fact that people can come together over magical girls, and it's really beautiful. I gotta stop. Okay, I am Post Squatch, goodbye.